Dear Ann Landis, my husband
Dear
and I
Abby,
are in shock.
I'm extremely upset.
For over 30 years.
My son got married in
Dear
April.
Ann Landis.
We were very
I
happy.
thought
Dear
she
Abby,
said
his
I
wife
was
to our family. Dear woman, dear Abby.
She thinks way too much of herself.
Abby.
She had to get married.
Dear Pod. I love a sample. That is my whole
I don't get
diet.
samples anymore.
Oh, you mean like they're not giving them out?
No.
Well, COVID changed the sample industry.
That's sad.
We think. But then we went to Costco around Christmas time, which do not recommend.
You don't have to tell me twice.
And I did the extra stupid thing, Christmas time on a Saturday.
Bad idea.
Because I am an emotional cutter.
Correct.
And I was like, I'm all in. All right. I had been carb loading the night before. I saw a priest. I did some prayers. I did some extended stretches. Yes, some yoga, weightlifting. And I was like, I'm doing it. I'm going to Costco on a
mouth
Saturday.
yoga.
Yeah. A-O-E-I-O-U. Topeka Bodega. I'm ready to go to Costco
Yeah.
because I knew it was going to be the sample time of year. You put samples out at a Costco, and if you want to see people at their worst, go near the sample section. They aren't even talking to the sample girl. Where's the couth? Like, at least I have some decorum. I'll walk up and pretend that I'm surprised by the sample. Then I'm like, what is this?
I didn't understand. Oh, chicken biscuit.
Oh, well, sure, I'll try it. No intention of buying the huge, thing that they've put up next to them, which is just like all the chicken biscuits all stacked up together.
Yeah.
But instead, I do it, and I'm really classy about how I'm like, oh, chicken biscuit. Oh, sure, I'll try it. I'll try.
I'm here.
I mean, it's here.
Right.
And, you walk away and then you eat it and then you realize you like it and then you have to go back to it because you want more. And then I go with like a disguise.
Right.
And then I put on my mustache and I'm like, chicken biscuit, what is this? I'll try chicken biscuit. So it's the same.
Like a monocle. Like, I've never been there.
Why, hello there, fine sir. Is that a chicken biscuit? I am from London town.
I just went to the Charmin sample over there.
If there was a Charmin sample, let me just try this out. I'll be right back. Not in the aisle, ma'am. Not in the aisle. Oh, I didn't.
You're right. It is soft.
Don't put it out there. Don't put it out there if you don't want
I just
to.
thought because there's a bear that has.
I don't know. I was gonna wipe my ass on the,
I didn't understand.
the bulk Coca-Cola, but I'm here. But people now are just animals. It's like they're coming in with their whole family. Like, this is lunch. Like, we are going to Costco for lunch. And by lunch, I mean, we're going to hit every sample stand. And I watched one family of 5 go from place to place to place. And they're not talking to each other. They're just like, And if you grab 2 or 3, you're an animal. You're an animal. Walk around the corner, do a lap, and come back as a different person.
Why
at
are
least.
people shopping together?
Like as a family?
Yeah, I don't understand that. That seems excessive. You're grocery shopping as a family.
I mean, if you've got kids that you can't leave, I get that.
That I understand.
I understand that. But also, in defense of group shop, at least in my family, that's teamwork. So it's like, all right, everybody, split up. That's the one time that the McGuires become like a football team.
Okay.
Where we're like, okay, here's the deal. I want you to attack at Breads. You bring back 3 loaves. Go, 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 go. And then everybody kind of scatters, gets what you need to get. It cuts the shopping time in half if you work as a team. These people at Costco not working as a team. They're there for the sample. And meanwhile, I'm coming in with costume changes so that I can eat the sample. Like, didn't you just have is that a wig? Ma'am.
Didn't you just have pigtails?
Why are you wearing a gown?
Is that a hat with a ponytail?
I
on
go to
it?
the Kirkland brand clothing and I just put a sweatshirt on. Also, do not sleep on Kirkland, but I do think I've said that before on this pod. I am pro Kirkland.
What do they sell?
It's the generic version of everything.
Okay.
So it's Kirkland, but it's Kirkland with a wink. It's like, it's generic, but it belongs to a company that just sold their shit to Kirkland, basically. Kirkland coffee is Starbucks, everybody. That's not conspiracy. That is fact.
Really?
Yes. You're welcome.
Okay. All right.
You're welcome, America. And welcome to Dear Pod, the comedy podcast. I am your host, Alan Arkin.
I'm Elizabeth Perkins.
I'm surprised you didn't pick what's her name from Dynasty or whatever.
Connie Selica.
Connie Selica.
'Cause I've done
Yes.
Connie Selica.
I'm Connie Selica, as we're all Connie Selica.
Connie Cho.
And you are watching us. So welcome to Dear Pod, baby. We're coming to you live from the Maha Bar, the beautiful Pineapple Ranch. Can I hear it, Connie Selica? If you do not download some Connie Selica sounds in 2026, then why are we continuing this charade? Follow us on your social medias at Dear Pod Official on your Insta, on your face, at Dear Pod on TikTok. Check out our YouTube page, youtube.com/DearPodOfficial. Email us, DearPodOfficial. Oh, wait, no, DearPodAdvice@gmail.com. And finally, and most importantly, nope, give us a call. Jesus, there's so many things to do in this new year. 917-887-6111. Who wants marmalade? Yeah, I do. And you know what else I want? Money. I want money, goddammit, in the new year. So check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/DearPodOfficial, where for a mere $5 a month, you can become a subscriber, get extra special tidbits in your inbox every week, and maybe a sample or two of marmalade.
Or maybe like of a grape jelly on like a nice...
I hate grape jelly.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm not a grape jelly. I'm not a jelly girl. I'm a jam girl. Some of us are precious. I like a seeded... I do. I love a fig jam. I like a spread.
Okay.
Jelly doesn't spread. You have to mush. There's a mush factor and it doesn't spread well.
Okay.
I am
And
anti-jelly.
like a preserves?
I love preserves. Ooh. Sorry, I got excited. It's near lunchtime here at the pod, so we're just drinking and jibber-jabbering, talking about this, that, and the other. You know, it's a new year, so we're discussing things. Now, last episode, if you had tuned in, first of all, we gifted Patty with his Christmas gift, and now he's wearing it. Mary Lou's Cafe, everybody, opening this spring.
In the spring.
What a way to false advertise. There's going to be a Mary Lou's Cafe somewhere out there, right? If you
There
do
will
not
be.
open Mary Lou's Cafe after this, frankly, I'm going to be disappointed in you. But we did scratch the surface of some other stories that I have not unearthed to you, which was when I taught comedy to kids in Japan.
What?
How have I never told you this? Is this my Signor Don Gato?
Might be. Like, how does that happen?
Well, my friend started like a school, and he was bringing it to different places, basically. It was like
A school for
a
what?
school of like entertainment education. So like it was like a Broadway boot camp, basically.
Fun.
But he wanted to also offer, in this go-round, comedy as the thing. So it's like he had an acting coach, a singing coach, dance. Like they had all these different like things. And so he brings me over to teach improv comedy to Japanese kids. And I said, where do I sign?
Absolutely.
Now, he also opened this up in Italy, did not bring me to Italy. So I don't think I did the good job there.
Well, have you talked to him about it?
I don't know. It doesn't exist anymore, so I don't believe it exists anymore. Well, he cut me out of it after this, but frankly, it's because I
Good friend?
was not good for United Nations. I think that I don't do well. Yeah, first of all, Japan, fascinating place. Have you been?
I cannot say that I have.
Have you ever wanted to go?
No.
Neither had I. And then all of a sudden I was like, yeah, take me far, far away. As we know, I'm an emotional cutter, and I will go
Dear God, make me a bird.
so I can fly far, far, far to Japan. And what's wild about Japan, there's many things that are wild about Japan. I would go back again.
I'm just wild about
Japan!
Japan.
And Japan's not wild about me.
No, ma'am.
First of all, as soon as you land in Japan, you go to the bathroom, which you would need to be aware of this. There are two options in every Japanese bathroom. Either the Cadillac of toilets that does everything but like, and I'm sure it's been some years since I've been there, that does everything but like spoon you and tell you that you're going to be okay. It's got a heated seat. It has multiple bidet options, like multiple bidets. It's like, do you want to be splashed with orange marmalade? We can do that for you.
Do you want us to Tommy gun your asshole?
Absolutely.
With water?
Do you want it, or do you want to, like somebody spitting on your anus?
Like, do you want it to be licked? Because we have this.
We have this cat that we place in there whenever you're ready.
Just the happy cat.
Exactly.
I can also lick your butt if I'm here.
That's when his fist goes from this to this.
He does this, then it just turns into his tongue.
Come hither,
Yeah,
hither to my anus. Either you have that, the Cadillac of toilets, or a literal hole in the floor, a shithole. I thought I was seeing things. I got off the plane and I was like, gotta go to the bathroom. And then I looked and I went, oh my, it was literally just a hole in the floor. It was either, and they had, at that point, who are you to have stalls? If you're putting holes in the floor for people to literally shit directly into, which also it's like, what's down there?
My question is this.
Do you have to aim? Because this was like the second floor. So I never even thought about that until this moment.
Do
Like,
you just walk into the women's restroom and it's just like some sinks and holes in the floor and there's no dividers? Is that what you're
there's
talking
dividers. There are dividers. But I feel like at that point, if you're going to shit into the floor, why even bother having a stall?
Are there doors?
Yes.
What do you mean there's just a hole in the floor?
There's a hole
Like
in
a
the
dr-
floor.
like a
But
drain?
like the stall doesn't go all the way to the floor. So if you squat over this hole, what difference? Like I see your ass underneath the stall.
You just watch people.
Take a shit in the floor. How have I never told you this?
Like you're just there to wash your hands and
Somebody's shitting on the floor.
and you're looking in the mirror, you're looking in your face, and all you see are
2 feet
and then someone just
and an ass.
dropping TCBY in a hole. in the
Dropping
floor.
a deuce. Yeah. Stinkberry.
Why wouldn't they have a door to the floor?
They just don't. That's the thing about Japan. You're like, you have created some of the wildest, inventions ever, some of the smartest, the things that we in this world can't live without. And you haven't figured out how to bring the stall wall down to the floor. So at least if you're going to squat and shit, I don't see your ass underneath the stall.
So why is there an option between the hole in the floor and the
Because sometimes you want to squat and sometimes you want to be coddled. So if you're a papa squatter, which they all say that's for maximum evacuation,
what?
which is also the title of my autobiography.
Sure.
Or if you want to be in the and I obviously I chose the Cadillac, but I'm not going to lie, there was a part of me that was like, maybe they know something that I don't because everybody's smarter over there. Like they just know more. Didn't they create iPhones?
Is this like has to do with like the squatty potty?
Yes, like you know how in the squatty potty your knees are up to your chin.
Right.
That's the idea.
Yeah, you're
Except
basically
there's-
tasting your refuse.
Exactly. Or you're just shitting in a floor in Japan's Haneda Airport. And I chose
Where do you do?
obviously
What
the
happens to
Cadillac.
all of your clothes?
You better get them out of the way.
Do
You
people,
better clear the
so
slate.
are people like they go in, they take off all their clothes, and then they shit
But
in the
that's
hole?
what I couldn't quite figure out. It's like I'm wearing pants. So you got to bring them all the way below the knee. And then you got to hope that you have good thigh strength. However your quads.
Is there like a railing?
I don't know. I didn't go all the way in. I just saw the shitholes and I said, I'll take the Cadillac, please. That's literally like, do you want to
Is
drive?
it in the same room?
Do you want to drive like a Range Rover or?
An Adobe, the little car that's made in the clay.
Exactly.
Is this in the same room?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So like 3 stalls would have the Cadillac of the toilet and then 3 stalls would be the shitholes.
Oh, so like chamber pot or like
Yeah.
a turbo toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Or
doesn't
like
make any
the
sense.
future is here or we're going all the way back to the past.
Uh-huh.
You're either in like 3026 or you're in like 1726.
Right.
It's
so
wild. And there are people that opt to do that. Obviously, they wouldn't give the option of the shithole if people weren't like, I'm pro
does it
shithole.
does it smell in there?
I don't really remember that part. I'm pretty
You
sure I
wouldn't
blacked
remember
out.
if there's a
Well, but that's my question is like, that's the second floor of this airport. Where does the shit go? I have questions.
down a slide?
I would hope
Like in
that there's
Willy
like at least
Wonka?
a catch. Yeah, exactly. Like Veruca's down there.
Yeah.
You
Like
hear,
here's a bad egg.
yeah, whatever that sound that was made before
Is
she went in.
is it like a bank teller where you kind of put it in and it sucks it down?
Ooh, that would be
Oh,
amazing.
but then I guess it would suck out your intestines, so maybe not.
I didn't hear any air.
Did you hear anybody
Like,
go
you
to
know
the
when you
bathroom?
flush a
Is
toilet on
there
the
music in this
plate?
bathroom?
No, I don't remember. This is so long ago, I don't remember the finer points. I just remember the shocking, glaring issues here at
So
the airport.
you'd kind of be terrible at being kidnapped because you don't remember a fucking thing.
Oh, yeah, I'd be awful at it.
Right.
So what I'm saying is kidnap me because I'll phase it
And
all
definitely
out.
in Japan.
Something,
because-
I don't know why I have no memory.
Okay, so after you
So I use the Cadillac of the toilets, obviously. And this thing does everything, but you remember those Barca loungers that were like, you're fat enough. Let's get you up on your feet. And like the Barca lounger would like lift you up and stand you.
That's for older people who like.
Oh, but older people in America are not using that.
No.
Let's be honest.
Was it like the Easy Lift or something?
Yeah. It felt like that. I remember the toilet being that like grand.
Wow.
And it was so warm. It was so warm. It was like a hug from Jesus.
And it fingers you when you're done.
It does. And then it calls me later to be like, that was great.
Hey, I'm sorry it's not going to work out, but I just wanted to let you know that it's not going to work
the toilet broke up with me.
Yeah.
The Haneda toilet.
Yeah.
And then we got to our
This is
rooms.
really nice, but I just can't commit.
Look, I've got a girl who wants to shit on me right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing. What's a boyfriend you can actually shit on? And he's cool with it. I got it. Shit on me. Please shit on me. Anyway. So we weren't staying in a hotel. We were staying in apartments.
I feel like you've said this before.
I have not. I don't know. Everything I'm saying, this is all brand new to me.
Just shit on me, Jim.
Just shit on me. Just
shit
do,
on me.
shit on my chest. Yeah, I have said that before. I was really drunk, though.
Merry Christmas. You can shit on my chest.
Welcome to Japan. They brought us to these apartments, so we're staying in the apartments. Now, with this apartment, it's like, it's so Japan. I felt like I was in the movie The Ring. It was so, like, minimal.
There's a woman in your TV.
Yes, and she's got long hair. Like, what are you doing here? And she's like, there's the bathroom, there's the kitchen. Let me show you around.
I'm just going to shit in this TV. if that's
Don't
okay.
mind. We shit everywhere. This place, it was like so sparsely decorated. The bed was made of wood. It was just a wood bed plank, like a wood plank with like a little cushion on top of it and a pillow made of rice. And I was like, there is no way that I am going to be able to fall. Best sleep of my life.
Wow.
I wake up and I was like, so then of course I'm like, everybody in Japan knows more than we do.
Yeah.
I just trust that whatever it is, they've just figured it out. Bathrooms from country to country. Can we all coordinate, goddammit, and come up with one bathroom? Like you feel about the supermarkets is how I feel about international bathrooms.
Okay.
Why the half wall? Why are we doing a half when I was in Italy or Jordan, the half wall in the shower?
What?
Like, what is the point of this weird half wall? When you go to take a shower and it's like half glass, but like half the shower is open, so like everything gets on the floor. The floors were soaked, and I was like, what's the point of the half glass if this is everything is soaked?
Okay, take it
And
down.
also, I'm sorry, I'm like feelings about this, and like just toilets. Everybody's toilet is different.
do you
Sometimes there's flushers that are just a button in the wall.
Right.
Sometimes there's a bidet. That's a whole separate thing.
Right.
But in the case of this Japanese bathroom, you had the Cadillac of toilets in there, which I was thrilled about. But your shower was a single person tall tub. It almost looked like a plunge tank. And that's how you shower. It has shower head. But you could never feel warm in the shower because you always had to hold the shower head here, or you had to like plunge your whole body in and do like a bath, which I'm not a bath person. I don't like lingering.
There wasn't a. I don't understand what the fuck you're talking.
Exactly. I'll try to find a picture of this, but basically it's almost like imagine your bathtub came up to your waist
About. I don't like that already.
already. So like you're standing in a bathtub,
You're
but there's
like,
nowhere to put the There's a shower head, but there's no fix.
Well, where'd
something
you
nothing
pick
to
it? Where'd you
affix
pick it up from? Was it just like haphazardly thrown in the bottom of this tub?
Yeah, it could be anywhere. So it's like you have to.
I find that very hard.
You have to like hose yourself.
It's not
off.
affixed to anything.
It's not affixed to anything on the wall. You have to hose
It's
yourself
just.
down.
It's literally someone just like I don't know, and just threw it in the tub.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
That's what it is.
disagree with
Were you there? Were you teaching comedy to Japanese children?
Yeah, I was. I've been there before.
Here's the other weird thing.
Even
You
though
have
I
to
said I
set the water for the entire apartment on one little unit. So if you like a hot shower and you set your water to 87 degrees, now you go to wash your hands in the sink of the kitchen, that is an 87-degree kitchen sink.
This information is also dated. So
It
maybe
is?
it's not like that anymore.
Oh, I don't know, man. I was also in Osaka, which was like it's not Tokyo, so it's not like, it was really country. There wasn't a lot of English around.
Okay.
It was very much like you are in Japan. You are on your own, little boy. Good luck to you. So I set the temperature real high because I like a hot shower. And in this case, I like a hot hose down.
Yeah.
And then I went to go use the Cadillac of toilets. I've never in my life used a bidet. I thought, hey,
Oh, no.
good time to use it.
No.
And I see all these different settings. And I didn't remember that I set everything to 87 degrees.
You
and
burned your
I
vagina off.
ass blasted myself. My vagina looked like a Dali painting.
You burned your
Everything
clit off.
was just like, it was like melting. There
had
was
a
another gal there with me
the
who heard me
Salvador
scream
Dali.
through the wall. She heard me scream through the wall. She was like, I was like, oh my God! Yes, the Salvador Dali painting, like all the melting clocks.
Yeah.
That was my ass. Because I hit it so hard too. I was like, it was so, If you don't understand a bidet, don't use a bidet. You're going to get hurt.
I find it fascinating that other people use the same bidet.
My bidet, your bidet. You
All
bidet,
day-
I bidet.
all
All
day
day bidet. Bidet. Day, bidet, 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 bidet. I hope that they clean the bidets between I don't know, the spout.
Who would?
I don't know.
Who would?
So
The
there was
little
some.
cat, the little happy cat that licks your
Yeah,
your
and he's like,
JJ?
welcome to Japan.
So
And then I had to go teach these kids how to be funny. And you can't do it. You can't do it. It's real hard. I had a translator because none of them spoke a lick English. And let me tell you something. Trying to make a joke in Japan that has to go through a translator that has to get to children.
that's not right.
No. Done. Every time I was like, no, okay, no.
And how long was this class?
I taught multiple classes during the week.
Was it like half an hour?
No.
An hour and a half?
An hour, roughly about an hour, I think. I was with them for like an hour.
And
I
so
did
like
it like
half of
three
it-
times a week.
But
three
really, it
times
was
a-
only half an hour because of the translation.
Absolutely.
Of the
And
time
believe
delay.
me, at a certain point, I was like, oh my God, I got to fake my way through this. I don't know what I'm doing. I was so out of my element.
Well,
Maybe
how do
that's
you-
why you didn't have me back.
How do you think you did?
How do you think you did? Passive aggressive? I did not do well, but I did a lot of. And the other thing is like, there's cultural differences. Like these kids aren't American kids. Like they're not
That's
wild
correct.
and
You're in
crazy.
Japan.
Yeah, very much so. They like listen to you. They like line up, and they're like respectful. Don't know how to
Interesting.
deal with any of that.
No.
But then in comedy, you're like, all right, so let's make. And the other thing was, they were all doing their own thing in Japanese. So they could have been doing full sketches about me, and I would have no idea. And they were all laughing their asses off, and I'd be like, yeah,
Terrifying.
yeah. I didn't know if they were talking about me. That would have been genius, though. They are smarter than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
But the coup de grace. So also I'm in Japan. It's like, wow.
And how long were you there?
A week. Only a week. But it was one of these places that you go like, we are not. This is foreign.
Again, you're in Japan.
Again. But like you go to other countries, or if you go to like Ireland, England, you're still speaking English. There's some sort of, it's like even in Italy, where I was like, I could kind of use context clues. And you can't. There, you're like, you are on your own. And people said that they were like, be ready because people are going to want to like touch your hair.
What?
That's how they were like, it's a cultural thing. They don't see people who look like this ginger boy in Japan. You stand out. You're Easter Island, you become your own thing for people to see. And I was with my friend Julie, who's like same height as me. She had curly red hair. And a guy comes running up to us with his hand out like that, like he wants to shake. But we're New Yorkers and we're like, hey, no, back off, buddy. And we were like, ugh, we were like so aggressive.
That's probably the best way to be.
And then the girl who was with us, our liaison, who was always with us to like be a translator and to help us get around, her name was Mammy.
What?
I haven't told you any of this.
Her name is Mammy?
Mammy.
No.
Mami.
No.
And
That's not her name.
she was like, he wanted to shake your hand because he thought that we were celebrities. And that's what I said to Julie. I said, I think that we just offended him. I think that he wanted to shake our hand. She was like,
thought you were Bette
no, he
Midler
was
from
going to
Beaches.
steal. She's British. She's like, no, he was going to steal our phones. And I was like, he could make our phone.
Wow.
He's smarter than us. But no.
Who did he think that who did you all think that he thought you were?
I'm going to assume Carrot Top
Okay.
because they probably like him over there. I could have been the Jerry Lewis of Osaka, Japan.
You don't think it was Shelley Long and Bette Midler in Outrageous Fortune?
Ooh, what a good combo. Yes. I would have been Shelley Long, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. You haven't seen Julie. But Mammy would bring us
I haven't
around.
seen her, no.
Mammy was the, she'd bring us to places. We went out to dinner with her mother. Mammy's mother
Mammy.
was like, Mammy, in her 80s, this woman could drink us under the table. I was like, good for you, ma'am.
What would she drink?
Beer.
Oh,
She was pounding what like Asahi's or whatever. Yeah, whatever that Japanese beer was.
would she burp?
I don't remember that.
burper.
I just remember I was like, oh my God, like I couldn't keep up with her. They drink hard over there. It's almost like they work hard and they play harder. People were hammered on that train.
Is that the
I gotta
type
go
of,
back.
Is that the type of train where you can't breathe because everyone is on top of you?
No, nobody got jammed in where we were. I think that was more Tokyo. We were in Osaka. But then, and I never told you when I got kicked out of the spa.
What?
This is an old story. We had to go see Japanese culture. We had to take everything in,
Sure.
right? I was like, I want to see, when am I going to be here again?
Right.
I don't know. So Ben, who was in charge of everything, he's like, we're going to go to Japanese spa, darling. Another Brit. So it was 2 Brits and me. And he didn't really tell me what it was. And I was like, ooh, spa, yes. But spa is not spa. Spa to us is a different experience. We go there, we get a massage, whatever. This is just a place where people go at the end of a workday, almost like going to the gym. It looked like a gym when you first walked in. It was very like, gym lighting, and really busy. Are you gymming? I'm Jim. Look at me, Jim. And when you go up to the front desk, they give you like a token, and you got to get a towel out of a vending machine. And I didn't know what I was doing this whole time. But I put the token in, I get the vended towel, and it comes out. It's like this big. So I was like, all right, okay, I got a hand towel. Now what? And we go in, and it's separated by men and women. So me and Julie go into one room, and they go into the other. The lockers are like up to here, up to your chest, because everybody's smaller. I felt massive in there. I was like, I felt like Godzilla.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
not to be too on the nose about it, but I was huge. And I was like, what is this place? And like everybody gets naked, and I don't naked, as we know.
Then I probably would not have gone to the vending machine for a hand towel.
A vending machine hand towel, naked, didn't know anything of what was going to happen. And now also, I had never, when you're naked with a friend for the first time, you don't, I do this over eye contact thing where I look above your, like if we went to a spot and you started to get naked, I'd be like, so anyway, how about those Knicks?
I'm just going to stop you right there. That's never
Never going to happen.
Also, if I'm naked with a friend, I'm probably fucking that friend.
Well, so you're not like at the gym. Have you ever gone to the gym with a friend and you guys are
No.
in the locker room?
No.
You see, I don't do that either. And I've been with friends who have no problem just getting naked in a locker room. And I will crawl into a locker and change in the locker.
I would probably
before I
crawl
would ever do that.
in the hole in the floor to change.
So now you would crawl in the shithole.
Right.
But now I'm with a friend. We're all getting naked. This is what people do in there. And for the record, these are not all the people you want to see naked, like every other naked place.
That's correct.
Not naked looking people.
Right.
And I'm talking to her above her head. I'm doing that hard over the head look. So anyway, are we teaching tomorrow? Okay, what time is our flight on Saturday? Like talking about anything that has to not do with being naked. And she knows it works my nerves. She already knows I hate whatever is about to happen. And all it is a series of spas. Actual spas, like jacuzzis.
What is this hand towel supposed to do for you?
Well, that's what I wanted to know too. I was like, was a big towel even an option? So
what kind of towel does she have?
She also has a hand towel. So I don't know.
So does she cover her hubcap? Or
No. Her cherry pie? No.
Do you have
Because
to, like,
there's only
do you
so
have to
much you
pick?
could do. That is literally what I was doing, Patty. I was trying to find a way to basically turn into a question mark and cover from here to here
Right.
with this hand towel. And you got to, at a certain point, commit to a side.
Right.
But all this is just a series of jacuzzis. That's all it is. I hate jacuzzi. I hate everything about this. and you have to wash yourself before you even go in there. So there's like a pre-room, and again, because bathrooms are weird, there's little stools. They're about a foot off the ground.
To do what?
To sit your bare ass on and hopefully use your little mini towel. You sit your bare ass on the stool, and then there's like shower heads, but almost imagine it being on the lower half of this wall. So there's like a shower head
From dick down.
bottom of the exact, or even lower than that. And they have partitions. Like what the? But they're not like stalls. There's just like partitions between you.
So you're squatting to bathe?
You're squatting to bathe. Now you take the thing. The thing does, it's affixed to the wall, but you can take it off, and you're supposed to hose your ass down so that you're clean before you go in and share these jacuzzis with a bunch of people you have never, ever seen before in your life.
You're cleaning off your culo before you go in.
Yes, you're washing your hubcaps before you put them in a communal pool.
No.
But already you're on a communal stool. You're stooling on and you're squatting, which for the record, no one looks hot in that position. No one's sitting on a stool a foot off the floor.
And I'm assuming the stool is not upside down, so there's 4 women
balancing on the edges. Nope. No.
Just taking
This is
one
a
leg
plastic
at a time.
container store stool, and you have to hose yourself. Now, Julie already knows I'm being triggered left, right, and center. I hate this. I'm squatting. I'm washing myself off. Other people around me are also doing the same thing. I felt like I was in school ties. I'm like, somebody just kick my ass and leave me for dead. Brendan Fraser me right now.
Sure.
I don't want to do any more of this. And she turns her shower head on me, and she starts hosing me down like it's silkwood.
Like you're like an elephant.
Yes, exactly. Elephants for water. And hose me down because she knew I was already like, this is a goddamn nightmare. So already we're making a scene.
Did she start making out with you then, or no?
In every man's dream, well, maybe not every man. Yes.
It's not my dream.
I'll say yes.
I'll tell
No,
you.
I know.
That is not my dream.
This was my nightmare. So then you go into like the main room, and there's about 7 or 8 jacuzzis there. And people are just like in these different things. And the whole point is to sit in a jacuzzi and relax after a long day, right?
they
Like you
eating?
sit in a hot tub. And are they eating?
Yeah.
Are they wait, what? Are they eating in
Are
the
they eating sandwiches?
No.
What if they
But
served
I love
food?
the image of
What if they were serving food like a tuna sandwich? They take a bite and just squirts out of
and then like just as they're eating, just like chips, sushi, and like it drops in there. Oh,
just drops in the like
You
you,
know
gotta
what?
wash your ass out. But
we're gonna fill it
that
up.
curry chicken.
yeah. It's
very
going
good.
right back in. Oh God. Now you know what? It would have made it. The nightmare was already done at that point. It's a nightmare. I'm naked, and that's the other thing too. Is like I don't want to be naked, and the two of us don't look like anybody else there. Obviously,
Is that pudding?
I
or
look
is
like
it-
a Muppet, you know. So everybody's gonna stare at the Muppet that's running from jacuzzi to jacuzzi, and I'm also with Mammy.
This, you can't. This isn't right. This is not.
I'm not
right.
me. Her name was Mammy, so I'm with Mammy and Julie. I just met Mammy, you know, and now I'm cooch out in front of Mammy. Mammy sees my hammy, and I'm running.
You're literally moons over my head.
Ironic because it was also outdoors under the moon. You go out to this like it's almost like an open courtyard, and like there's a guy section over there, but there's a big wall between you, so there's like dividing. But there's cover overhead or whatever.
This sounds like an internment camp. This
It
does
felt
not
like
sound,
it. This is my goddamn nightmare.
This doesn't sound fun.
Also, I'm running with a towel over my bits and pieces, like deciding as I run what's going to get covered.
Bits or pieces.
All the pieces. So we get into the hot tubs, and now I'm underwater so I can relax a little bit because you're not seeing. Now everything's floating.
Right.
And also, there was a collagen tub in there, and we know how I feel about collagen. I
You
was
drank
like,
the whole tub.
yes, ma'am, please stop drinking the tub. Why did you ask for a straw? Back off. I need to look young and supple. I hate that word. Yeah. So we're all in this tub together. And finally, I'm like, okay, this is part of the culture, right? Just relax. You're never going to do this again. This is so weird and specific. This is what they do. You're going to be fine. So this is the other creepy thing. They have chaise lounges on the edges of this big room. So when you're done, if you get overheated, go and relax on a chaise lounge. Please put your little hand towel on your ass or whatever. So the two of them get out and they're on the chaise lounges. And I was like, well, I can't just sit in this tub with, 10 Japanese women now who are staring at me. So I'm going to get out. And I sit on the chaise lounge. And now we're like naked on chaise lounges. I was trying to relax the whole time.
But if you're in these jacuzzis, you're just staring at everyone's vagina, staring at...
Yeah, but it's underwater.
What is underwater?
It's vag underwater.
What's underwater?
When you're in a jacuzzi, you're underwater, so you're not seeing people's bits and pieces.
But the people that
but if you're sitting, yes, then you have a full view. You're somebody's gynecologist.
You're looking directly into their vagina.
Well, don't stare right into it. I've seen The Ring.
I would
And
never.
everybody... I'm surprised that they do not have a Japanese horror movie set in a spa.
They might.
Grudge, whatever that was. Grudge 4, Spa, Electric Boogaloo.
No.
And we're sitting there and we're just trying to relax. I'm trying to relax. And then this bathroom attendant, whatever she was, you can tell that she worked there. She comes out of nowhere and she starts talking to Mammy like all frantically. And Mammy's trying to like calm her down. And she's like, you can tell that she's like really worked up about something. And Mammy's doing this and she's talking to her and she goes, and I did make out one word and it was Yakuza as she said something, Yakuza. And then Mammy turns to me and she goes, they want you to leave. And I was like, what? She's like, they're asking for you to leave. And I was like, what do you mean? I'm getting kicked out? She goes, they think you're Yakuza. Japanese mafia.
Okay.
They think the Irish naked girl sitting naked on the chaise lounge is mafia because I have tattoos.
Oh, no.
And that is a sign that you are mafia or mafia sympathizers is tattoos. And she was like, oh, it's your tattoos. And Mammy always had a way of saying things like, oh, too bad. She's like, they want you to leave. I was like, what?
So
They want you to leave now. I literally had to do a walk of shame, naked, through all this, like all where the spa was, all where we washed off, where everybody's hosing each other off, with all of these women staring at me.
Did any of them snap a towel at you on the way?
Ooh, no, because it was a hand towel. They could only get so close. And they didn't want to get close to me because they thought I was mafia.
Right.
Which I should have used to my advantage. If you're mafia, you better walk like this. You better look intimidating. You don't walk like this.
Well, because they thought that, did you change the way that you walked out?
No, I didn't. I didn't stand up tall and proud. I walked out shaped like a question mark, still trying to figure out the hand towel. And I put on my clothes so fast. I had a thong that I was wearing. I put it on sideways. It's not easy to do, but I did it because I was getting dressed so fast. So I was like, oh my God, like I got kicked out of a place. I'm naked.
Well, what about
I'm getting
your
kicked out of a
friends?
Japanese spa. Well, she had to come with me because what else are you going to do? And Ben, who was on the other side, heard all this ruckus. So and he didn't know, he was relaxing in the spa. He came out like a half hour later and I'm waiting at the front just like they wouldn't even let me get past the door. They kicked me out of the spa naked.
Is Ben's side a little bit more erotic than the women's side?
I don't know because I was never allowed to see it.
You never
Also,
asked any
I'm
questions.
mafia. You're not going to fuck with me, fellas.
Well, clearly they did because they threw you out.
They fucked with me. Yeah. Who knew?
Wow.
I'm mafia, you guys. I'm Japanese mafia, though.
Wow.
Yakuza.
All because of that hang in there tattoo.
All because of my tramp stamp. My tramp stamp got me kicked out. Cheers.
All because
Got kicked out. And at the front, so you like turn in your sad little hand towel. I'm like, take it. I don't want it. I didn't want to be here anyway. Also, you ever like try to get dressed when you're completely wet?
What? Why would
Like,
I do that?
Like if you're just in a rush, it's like you ran out of the
Like if you skinny
shower, or if you skinny dipped and all of a sudden the cops are there and you're like, gotta get dressed.
No,
Like
because I'm not in Stand By Me. So
you're trying to get the leeches out of your underwear,
Uh-huh.
But like I'm trying to put my jeans on and they're going over wet legs, so it's just like bah, 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 bah. It's like suddenly everything becomes leather,
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, get it on, hurry, Julie. And Julie couldn't stop laughing. She got naked, afraid, ashamed,
naked and afraid.
judged,
The Erin Maguire story.
thong sideways.
How does the thong go sideways? What does that mean?
I don't know how it's just like there were 3 holes There were 2 holes in a pair of underwear, 3 left for my third leg because I'm hung.
You know what? We'll just move past that.
Do you have any questions for me?
I don't want
I'm not allowed to go back to Japan is what I'm saying. So when you're asking why I wasn't invited to Italy, I'm pretty sure this is why.
So you can probably go back. You just cannot do any naked stuff.
I can't do any nude stuff. Sorry, boys and ladies.
But that was like 20-some years ago.
No.
10 years ago.
14, I think. Somewhere in there, in the 14 to 15 range.
Okay.
So you think it's safe for me to go back now?
I don't know.
I have another tattoo. I have an additional tattoo.
You should not go then.
Maybe not. I would have to cover my entire trunk of my body.
Maybe you should bring your own towel next time.
Tramp stamps will be the undoing of the nation.
Well, I think most people except for you know that.
BYOT. I never shit in the hole, though. If I have one regret, it was not shitting in the hole.
Maybe tonight when Jim is sleeping, you can shit in his hole.
I'm going to build my own. I build my own shithole. Why? Because I'm Yakuza. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Yeah,
Do you have any further elaborations?
No, I think you've painted this really horrible picture, and I'm going to
Thank
stick with
God.
that.
Okay, good. Happy day, everybody. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everyone.
I mean, I know it's the middle of January at this point, but still, we got to have something to live for.
That's right.
And that's me shitting in a hole. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to LA, everybody. February. Come and check me out. I'll be at the Ice House February 6th, and I am taping Comics Unleashed on February 11th or 10th. February 10th.
She'll figure it
It's
out.
February 10th. Any way you cut it, I'll be shitting in a hole somewhere in LA. So find me. ErinMcGuire.com for tickets. Cheers, everybody.
This episode of Dear Pod is mixed and edited by Jim Ferris and is a property of Pineapple Ranch Productions.